Am I live? Hello? Let me just call my lovely boyfriend. Or can I just hear myself? This is my first time doing this whole setup, so I do apologize. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, it worked. Okay, cool. So looks like you guys will be hanging out with me.
Boruto was going to use his Shogun in the next couple.
Hello? 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 Cookie? Okay. Oh. Let me just mute that. Okay. Sorry, I was just testing out some Sorry, I was testing out some technical difficulties. So, hello, my name is Megan, and this is my first few lives I've done. I'm testing out my filming camera as my live stream camera. I think that's what this is called. So, it took a bit, but pretty much I just wanted to live stream something I'm doing for Mermaid, which was Stitch. I did draw this up recently, and I discovered that apparently, what is it? What I learned was when they meant by Stitch, they were talking about the character Stitch because Lilo and Stitch came out Friday, and I literally drew a mermaid that is stitching herself back together. So I did process that, but pretty much I'm going to be coloring this and just kind of arting. I do like to color my pieces like the coloring books. I'm not really one for like where you can color drop and stuff like that. I find that a lot more boring, but let us get into this. Feel free to say anything. I have the chat stream up so we can just talk or whatever you guys want to do. I will be here until probably my camera dies, and then I will just. I've never done this. I don't know what the battery life is on my camera for live streaming, but this is really stinking cool. I'm like really excited right now. Okay, so I do not have a name for her. I don't even know like where to start. Also, hello, one viewer. I don't know if this is me or what. So, hi. I think I'm gonna start with the tail first. Hence all the patchwork. Don't know what color I should do. Let me see. So I have this nice little color palette for an upcoming game jam that I'm going to be participating in that is all summer long, and it is called Love is Unconventional. So we already selected our color palette, and we're allowed to do a little bit of prep work, but I'll try to live stream when I can from like as we're working on things. I will be doing, I think, the majority, if not all, of the art, while my boyfriend's going to be taking care of all the programming, and then from there, I have no idea what we're going to be doing. Let's see what color we want to start off with. Green might be fun. Sorry if I keep looking up. I'm just seeing if anyone is wanting to chat with me because I love talking to people. This might be a little bigger though. Yeah, I'm kind of bad with like coloring out here in Procreate. I need to make you a layer. Honestly, I think my favorite part about all of this has been me just doing the line art and then just going in and coloring. And sometimes I'll color outside the lines, but that's okay. We can easily clean that up. Also, my line art's kind of garbage. Oh, disclaimer, I am on an artist journey right now, so I have been trying to draw for at least well over forever. I used to do a lot of like Powerpuff Girl speed paints, and that was like the farthest to my extent that I was able to do art. But that is okay. We all start somewhere, and this is where I'm at. I think I am planning on doing a future video where I do like try to recreate some of my Powerpuff Girl art, and I don't know, we'll see how that goes because I don't really know. But I think some of those videos I had a good portion of my videos, what do you call it, from when I was a kid. I did have those like unpublished, but I opened them back up for anybody that may want to see some of them. I did keep some of the cringy ones like down because yeah, but we're just vibing. Nothing too great. I do like this piece. This piece is really fun. To be fair, it wasn't that difficult. I think the hardest part was trying to get her hand. I'm really bad at hands, but that's something I really need to practice. But I was trying to get her to like hold the needle, and I think it came out okay. I really like how cartoony her hands are, so I think this piece really works. This is probably my favorite one, and I have a lot to catch up on for Mermaid, but that is okay. I'm just gonna get through them when I have time because I really want to do all the prompts. I feel like I do a lot better when I have prompts. My boyfriend yelling. My boyfriend's yelling. I'm sorry if you can hear him. He's gaming or whatever in the other room. This is gonna bother me. Let me clean that up. This other thing right here. I'm just gonna try to clean up the line art as I go. Anyway, how is your guys' day going? Mine is going quite well. I just finished DreamHack 2024 here in Dallas, and it was my first time going. And I had a lot of fun. There was a lot of streamers that I didn't know who they were, but you had like the more popular streamers that were super down to earth, and you had like really small like streamers that were trying to act all high and mighty. But there was one form of streaming I didn't understand, which was IRL streaming. So originally, when I go to conventions, okay, let me back up. So I have a small vlog channel, and I like to vlog. Lately, it's been me going to a lot of conventions. And with me going to these conventions, I try to get permission or whatever ahead of time. So I'm not like, filming without people's permission. But most of the time they're super cool about it. It was just more like, well, can we see what kind of content you do? So we're not, so we're not worried about that you're going to like, not dox anybody. I don't like do like a bad press review of whatever the convention is because that's happened apparently. But I couldn't find anything about filming, and I heard that last year at DreamHack that 55,000 people went to this convention, which, mind blew me. Oh, my stream left. That's okay. Which really, like, mind blew me. Sorry, brain fart. But yeah, so, back to that one, IRL streaming. I was very shocked to hear that people would just live stream their day 24 hours a day. And I get that if you're gonna like live stream going to an event, like, going to like, oh, I'm going to Japan or I'm going to DreamHack and you want to stream, you go in there, sure. But there is a community of people that just like to, they just like to, I guess like the moment they wake up and they're like, okay, well, I'm getting ready, and then they're going to McDonald's and eating. And my question was, do these people just go to work and live stream? But then I realized that they're probably getting funded by fans and stuff like that, or sponsors. I don't know how that works. So, really weird niche of streaming. There was another girl that I met, which I think her name is Peebo. Really nice girl. I went to a Marvel Rivals meetup on Friday as Jeff the Shark. I have a Left Shark costume. And I've never played Marvel Rivals. That is on my to-play list because now I kind of had to lie a little bit because I've never played Marvel Rivals before. And I'm like, yeah, I've totally played Jeff the Shark. Yeah, I totally main as him. And I think I had enough BSing to hopefully convince a couple people. But Peebo, she was super cool. She dressed up as Jeff the Shark. Well, with that, she, we were talking and we were all asked like, oh, do you guys stream? And I'm not really one for streaming. I've been more of just like create YouTube videos, and I'm like, I have a small craft channel, I have a very, very small vlogging channel. I realized I had to split that off because I do like vlogging, but it just doesn't work if you're, if you're all over the place with the type of content you're doing, which unfortunately is me because I can't decide on what kind of content I like. They say create content that you like to watch. Well, what I like to watch and what I like to make don't always intersect with everything because I can't make 30,000 channels. But crafting is my passion. I've been crafting since I was yay high, so here I am for that. I think with me trying to, dabble more into art, since I obviously obviously picked up an iPad and here I am, you know, doing art. I'm hoping that I am, you know, I mean, my channel is Meow Made Crafts and it's more crafting than probably art. But art, I feel like, goes hand in hand with crafting because I feel like you need to know how to do art in order to do a lot of the stuff I want to do. Like, oh, you want custom embroidery files? Well, you better know how to draw that or do that. You want custom this, you want to do that? Well, you need to know how to draw that. So, oh well, you know, I can have an idea in my head. I just don't know how to articulate that. So if I know how to draw, you know, that'll kind of help me with like blueprints. You know, I've been saying for months now I'm going to be customizing a doll, and I've destroyed like two or three Rainbow High dolls, and obviously I've had no success obviously of finishing that. But I'm hoping that maybe with me being able to draw, I can actually take a character that I draw up and I can, you know, realize it into an actual doll. I feel like I'm kind of waiting for Delightful, which is one of my favorite doll favorite doll YouTubers. I'm kind of waiting for her to kind of like post this series that she said she was going to be doing. So I don't know. Oopsie. I'm just kind of going into this with like random colors, and that's fine. So you might see that it looks like that she's supposed to be, you know, needles right there. And, oh, how do I do that one circle thing I've seen a lot of YouTubers do? Or not YouTubers, TikTokers. Circle K, that's not what I want. Circle, how to get circle, I don't know what to search for that. I don't want to draw a circle. Reference. Do not want to reference. Oops, nope. No, stop. Right hand interface. Oh, has this been for right-handed or left-handed people? Oh, brush cursor. That's what I want. So you might be wondering about what is going on. Okay, I'm just gonna draw it up for you guys. You might be wondering right here and how she just has a needle. That is my plan. The little puffy clouds are supposed to look like stuffing. I wasn't sure the best way to do that, but that is okay. Depending on how far I get with this one, I have another one that I'm going to want to be, what is the terminology? I have another piece from Mermaid that I need to finish coloring, but hello, one viewer. I'm just vibing here. I'm trying out a new setup with my camera and my iPad, trying to stream from my iPad, so welcome. We're just talking about random things right now, and I'm right now on an artist journey and I have no idea what I'm doing, but that is okay. This is the piece that I'm coloring right now. It's a little squished on screen, but that's all right. We will work that out some other day. So I am still mentally tired from DreamHack this weekend, and it is really cool seeing the different types of streamers that are out there, which inspired me to feel like, okay, well, let's figure out how to start streaming my stuff and my personal life. That's okay. We're fine. We're fine. Yeah, I don't know how to figure out what the battery life is on my camera as I am obviously streaming. That is coolio though. Oh, I just realized I've been coloring a whole other piece. A whole other section of my mermaid. If you have any friends on Discord. Okay. was deciding, so I have 3 cameras. So I have the ZV1F, I think, camera. Hey, get down. Excuse me. I have the ZV1 camera, ZV1F, then the ZV1. The ZV1F was like my intro camera to figure out if I wanted to get into content creation or not. Then I decided to upgrade to the ZV1F. The ZV1. And I really like that camera. My only problem with it is that it overheats really quickly. And my ZV1F, while that doesn't overheat, the quality is garbage. And so then I finally upgraded last summer to my Sony Alpha 7. My Sony Alpha 7 Mark IV. I don't even know how to pronounce this, but I've been in love with the quality of it. I just didn't know I didn't even realize I could live stream using this, and I felt like it might have been overkill. But the battery life is pretty good on this. I don't have, many complaints about that. It's just the overall, setup and is this overkill for streaming. But I love the quality of this. I might be using this going forward. Let me see. I don't know what color to pick. Maybe we'll go with like a blue color for this patch. Should I do patch or the overall fabric? Let's just do this for the overall fabric. This is almost giving me like Sally vibes from what's that movie called? Yeah, I don't know the name of that movie. Where Nightmare Before Christmas. I swear this isn't gonna be her, but some of these colors are giving me her vibes right now. I'm just gonna keep coloring. Keep vibing. I just drew this up and I have no idea what I'm planning on doing with this. But, this is more like a test stream to see how my video stuff goes in the long term. It's awkward, so I don't know if anyone's going to be watching this in the future or not, or if it's just this for right now, but I feel like the moment I have somebody that jumps on stream, I don't even know what to talk about because they just jump on like later in the stream. So I'm like, do I just keep talking about stuff I want to talk about, or do I just say, hi, this is me? I mean, I have 0 viewers right now. I may remain at 0 viewers. I don't really know how to do this whole stream thing. Maybe I'll move it over to Twitch. I don't know how Twitch does. I feel like I may just end up with like 0 viewers. Very sad. I don't have a large following. Speaking of which, I do have a gaming channel, which is the stupidest thing. So it is called OnlyFins Gaming, and I made this joke in a vlog where I was in my left shark costume, and I was like, there needs to be an OnlyFins website where it's just like shark stuff, shark fins or whatever. And it was, then somebody at DreamHack over the weekend was like, hey, there's this person that did an OnlyLawns. I was like, oh, this is perfect. This is my gaming channel now, so we'll see what I end up doing with that. I think people have just been loving the OnlyFins. So if you see me on there, hi. I know there's a lot of VTubers. That was another thing too. So there is a girl named Amelie. She is a, I guess now VTuber, but I knew her back in like 2019, 2020 for her anime voice covers, and I love her music. I love all her stuff, but I had no idea she was a VTuber until this weekend, and I heard that she was doing a meet and greet. So in my head, she's here at DreamHack. Very excited. I can just say hi, I'm a huge fan of yours, and maybe get a quick video or a quick picture with her. But nope, it turned out it was her VTuber that made the appearance, and she's like, yeah, I'm 3 time zones behind you guys. I was like, oh, okay. And yeah, it was very sad. I was really hoping to meet her in person because I really do like her. But then I started learning more about VTubers, and it's this, whole little community. But I don't know why people VTube. I don't know if it's just because they want to have like a cute persona, or they're just not comfortable talking to a camera, or whatever the deal is. I have gotten accustomed to talking to a camera for over the past year, so it just feels like nothing to me. They're like, oh, act like you're talking to a friend. Well, it doesn't feel like I'm talking to a friend. It just feels like I'm talking to the camera. But I don't know. This is super fun. Just gonna leave this here. Like, I'm debating if I'm gonna stream tonight. We'll see. Maybe I'll stream a video game, see if anybody wants to play. No, get down. Pew, pew, pew. Okay. Well, I'm in a girl gamer group, and I asked if anybody wants to video game with me tonight. So we'll see if anybody takes the bait. The bait. Because I already have my thing set up. My thing. My thingy thing. Okay, we just used yellow. I'm not really for using yellow. I'm really bad at like color theory. Let's use this cute little peach color. Yeah, I really love this color palette. That was another thing I was like Googling. I'm like, can you steal color palettes? And legally no. But you can sell them, I guess. I found that stupid that you would sell a color palette, but I see that you are putting colors together that are harmonious. Because that does take effort to make colors look nice with each other. Oh, shoot. Hello? Please get off my thing. Thank you. Maybe I should take this down. Oh shit, somebody. Man, my boyfriend wants to play games with me. Let's see what we can play together. Yellow maybe? Yellow's kind of a cute little patch color. I already used yellow. I used yellow over there. I don't know what to talk about except things that are on my mind. So, anybody feels like joining in? I've only had like a handful of viewers. A little sad. Yeah, just a little sad. I like talking to people. I swear I'm not lonely though. I do have friends. I do have friends. Where are they? Just not here. There's like so many types of content I would love to do. I just don't have the mental time or capacity to do them all. So it's like, I would love to do like those cosplay videos people do on TikTok. And I almost did some yesterday, and then I just came home and passed out, and then just did nothing for yesterday and today. Well, I lied about that. I did do something. I went to the mall with my mom. Talk about how exciting that is. Ooh. No. No, go back. Yeah, I've been having an issue that whenever I touch my screen, it does a thing, and it doesn't do things I want it to. It like backtracks or something. Everywhere my taco go, na 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 na. What do I feel like I need like a yellow panel? Oh, that's supposed to be yellow down here. I started like coloring over here earlier, and then I was like, no. And then I forgot that I had this panel over here that from the looks of it, it's technically yellow. I kind of have an idea how stitching works. It looks like there's a little running stitch on the sides over here. And then it's just really, I'm just trying to get her to do a ladder stitch, but I'm really bad at those, so hence me doing what I'm doing. more friends. Like a lot of things. Okay, so that's yellow. I don't want to do pink. Oh, 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 oh. Then I have like a cute deep blue. Okay, so we're gonna do this cute little purple. Well, it is Memorial Day. I don't know if people overseas have a similar day or not, but it's just a day off for me. And work, my job barely gives off these holidays, unfortunately. But that is okay. These people that stream, so one thing that my boyfriend was telling me about people that stream, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm just gonna keep rambling. So my boyfriend, he likes to play a lot of video games. I have had my fair share of video games here and there. Hey, just cut it out. Get down. Intermission. I'll do a be right back. Oh, okay. Sorry, I have to put my cat away because he likes to mess with my stuff while I'm doing things. So he's just hanging out with my boyfriend. Also, I'm eating Pringles. Like I didn't just tell my boyfriend I wasn't hungry before streaming, but he doesn't have to know. I love Pringles. They make such a cute snack. So yeah, back to what I was saying about streamers was, so my boyfriend, he watches a lot of streamers, and the streamers, they obviously stream to Twitch. I've been hearing that people might be switching from Twitch to Kick because of, I don't know, supposedly Twitch is banning people. I don't know, I didn't get that far. So whatever streaming platform you're using, I'm sure people use YouTube as well. Well, I'm currently using YouTube, so. Well, he was telling me that these YouTubers that like once they stream, they'll either have somebody edit the video or they'll edit the videos themselves to make it more engaging for people to watch later on, so that their viewers have like evergreen content or whatever to look at in the future. That was kind of my thing, but then I'm like meeting all these other creators at this what do you call it? I'm meeting these creators at DreamHack, and I'm like, the only thing they do is stream. They don't do YouTube things. So it's like, art. So like, do you have to edit your content? Is that just mostly gaming? No, I don't know. But whatever your secrets are, I am curious about the formula because I personally do not know. What color do we want to do? Let's do pink, besties. Yeah, I keep calling some of the guys at my chat, or some guys at my chat. Some guys at my job, besties. I put people that are kind of on my team that are sort of below me. It's the whole thing. I'm like kind of a team lead. It's not like an official title, but people that are kind of under me. We have a group chat called the Besties, and they just kind of go with it. And I guess that's the magic of working in IT. Because I mean, ever since I started, we've had more girls join the IT department, but it's not like a super common thing. And like I don't know if the qualifications are now just harder to get into IT, but when I came in, it was 2022, and people were desperately hiring for jobs. So I think I just maybe got lucky, because my boss was like, "Well, I need somebody. You need a job. You know, you're green. Let's get you a job." And I got pretty much on-site training and stuff like, or on-the-job training for some things. Like, I thought I knew how to use Excel. I was lied to. Maybe I should go tell my boyfriend I want dinner. Instead of just eating chips. I think we're having tacos for dinner. If anybody cares. Let me be right back, and I will go request tacos for dinner. Like, I'm sitting here eating chips, but I'm not gonna eat them.
Let's stop eating chips.
Oh. Can I say hello to my stream of nobody watching?
Hello, stream.
It's my boyfriend who's gonna beat me.
Is it gonna be too loud?
We'll figure it out.
Alright.
Oh, I did pick you up. Cool.
What?
Oh. Oh well.
Luckily, this stuff's not that hard to make. Just need.
Just like watch what you say, because the camera's picking, or the thing's picking you up.
Just need one side of the. Sink.
I don't know what color to do. Okay, I'll do dishes tonight. Ooh. I said I'll do dishes tonight.
Huh?
I said I'll do dishes tonight.
Extreme.
How goes your thing with what do you call it? Your Street Fighters. You getting any better?
Oh, no, I'm getting fucking ass kicked.
That's fine. I'll say I can play with you if we get it on Switch 2. Which, by the way, I'm getting my Switch 2 in a couple weeks. Woo! It was one of the lucky pre-order people. And I'm not really one to like... That's a lie. I went crazy for the Switch OLED's pre-orders. Can you hear that sizzle? Yeah, make that meat. Woo. And I'm debating if I just end my stream now and come back later. I might do that. Since I already have all set up put together, so. I am going to end this art stream thing for right now. I will join you guys back after I finish eating. If anybody is watching out there, hello, goodbye. That's it. So, bye. And Addie.